What's up, YouTube fam? It's Dark Angel's Journey. I'm Shakira. All right, let's take a look at the market. It is April 2nd, Thursday, and let's see what we got. Let's get our prep on. What are we looking for today? So remember what I said yesterday. It's perfectly normal for them to run up into, after a big drop like this, for them to run up into the order block, the fair value gap, and then retrace. So I am still very bearish. I mean, if you look at the price action on the daily, we were hanging out in this annoying range for a very long time. And then finally we left it and we're finally in a trending market. So hopefully we can get some follow through. As always, we got to make sure and stay on top of news. So it's April 2nd. So there was some news at 8:30, unemployment claims, and nothing else significant for the day. So after open, I'll wait till 9:45 and then see what happens. And then we have non-farm payroll on Friday. Okay, so what do we have? We had this bearish fair value gap yesterday that held. I was interested in longs. If we broke above it with bodies, tapped it, and then moved away from it. In this case, I was also interested in shorts. If we broke below it, tapped it, and, continued down. Let's take a look at the lower time frame. So 4 hour. Okay, so so this is the 4 hour fair value gap down here. I really don't like having too many of these guys hanging about. So we will probably modify and fix as we go down to the lower time frame. But so yesterday, make sure this is Monday, Tuesday. Yeah. So yesterday we had that very aggressive move up and I didn't catch anything. I caught a short on the way down here, but I didn't actually get the proper follow through, which occurred after 6. So small win, nothing big. I got stopped in profit since I didn't want to move just a little bit more into my TP. So right now we've turned around. We've got this 4 hour order block. We've shifted below. We've made a fair value gap right in here. And we're now starting to look like we want to dig into this next fair value gap. I would love to see a bit of a tap in here and then an aggressive drop down, because then I could reach into the equal lows I'd spec'd out yesterday, which we definitely didn't take. And let's take a look at the 1 hour. So similar thing. Similar scenario. Yeah, so this is where I got my short in, and I just was looking for them to take the lows out. They just didn't do it until, later in the day, which is unfortunate, but it is what it is. I know, and, it's outside of my normal trading time, so I'll take what I can get. All right, so similar scenario with the 1 hour. We've got a 1 hour order block here. We've got a propulsion block here. Obviously, bam, we totally rolled through that puppy. No retap, it doesn't look like. Let me do a little cleanup here. So now we're just going to wait for opening and after 9:45, and then we'll see. I would not mind a situation where we roll up, maybe even like shallowly, and I mean shallowly, take that out and then drop aggressively like this. They don't have to. Obviously, we've already tapped into the fair value gap, already tapping into the 1 hour order block right here. So it's quite possible they'll just like open, maybe tap the fair value gap here and then drop. But they've already been dropping aggressively since yesterday. Asia, London got a little bit of push up and then like a slow creep down, and then a nice big push into the fair value gap over here and the bullish order block. So we'll see how they behave inside of there. I mean, in terms of like a bullish potential setup, like honestly, if they roll into here and tap this guy, respect 50% of this fair value gap, and then give us an aggressive move up with a nice wick, that's a potential too. But for now, I'm very short biased. My God, everybody's talking. Anyway, so London high is right about here on the 15. The low's already been taken out, And we are now just going to be waiting to see how the day shakes out. My preference would be a nice clean setup on the 5 minute for shorts. So I'm looking forward to that. All right, guys, be safe, be good. Shakira out.